All right, so let's actually try to create this image. So this image is created by Olaf on Instagram. I'll put his Instagram in the description. It's amazing. It's just crazy. And he's really popular in creating those, Midjourney images. He's insane. As you can see, this is a beautiful image. Let's try to create it. He always puts his prompts and what he's written into the AI into his Instagram. So you can actually try that by yourself. And so let's see what he wrote. This is the image you may be familiar with that I showed you in the beginning of this course. It's a massive dragon breaching on the shore of a dark Icelandic beach, sunsets, crepuscular rays, fishermen, elderlich, dark, hyper-realistic atmosphere. Probably butchered a lot of these words. Insanely detailed, intricate, immaculate, matte painting, 8K. And then we have, our parameters here. So the AR34 aspect ratio, video. It's nothing important. Just he kind of, put it in. So I was like thinking, why not? It usually doesn't do anything more than record the progress from generating it from 0% to 100%. And then we have the stylize, which are, super important in this case. All right, so we put these 4 images. I liked the 4th one because, in my opinion, I was like, damn, that looks very close to this image. So let's upscale it. So I upscale it and upscale it to the max. So when I upscale it to the max, this is what I got. So this is the original one that I got to the left. So first I got that image, and then I upscale it to the max. And here we can see that it's when pressing the button in the UI, upscale to the max, what happens. So here's a side by side. So to the right, as you can see, it's a bit more detailed. Like there is more golden details in there, right? So there's more golden details. This black thing is, more shaped to be almost like a figure. Maybe it's a fisherman. I don't know. Maybe that's what the AI is trying to create here. But in this case, it's nothing, right? So, and also the clouds are more colorful in some sense, are more detailed in that. So this is what the upscale max does. In my opinion, this is a bit too sharp for my eyes, so I want to keep going. So instead of, pressing upscale max, I'll try to press upscale light. So it's like an upscale light. So it redoes the upscale, it upscales light. And as you can see, it's a bit more washy than the original. It's almost less sharp. I wouldn't say it's less detailed, but it kind of feels a bit that way. It's a bit smooshes things together, as you can see. And I don't know, just it feels a bit way too blurry for my eyes. I don't really like that much. If there could be a healthy balance between the two, I would love that. So upscale light max is an option. And here is where I actually start to get interested, because I'm like, yes, this is what I like. This is what I love. It's definitely more detailed than the last, just light. It's a bit more sharp, and I love the colors. It's basically what I would, think is closer to Olaf's creation. And just more pleasing for my eyes in general. I love the clouds. I love everything about this. So I'm just going to go with that. But let's just discover the other options that we have just in case. So we have the upscaled beta. And damn, this is super smoothing everything out. I don't really like this. This is not something that I could go for. But hey, if it floats your boat, if it's something that you enjoy, remember, art is subjective. So if it's something you like, go for this. But right now I'm trying to create Olaf's art. So I'm not going to go for this option. But it's crazy nonetheless. There's something that we missed. We missed upscaling it in the new way. So there's a upscale remaster that they kind of launched this update. And this is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Look. This uses another type of AI thinking to remaster your arts. And we put a dragon, and this perfectly represents this dragon. I would say this represents the dragon much better than Olaf's creation. But, I'm not going to go for this one because this is not the one I wanted to recreate, but just want to highlight that the AI managed to do this. It's crazy. It looks super realistic in my opinion. Like the lighting bouncing on the chest and everything is great quality overall. it makes much more sense than the original one, based on the prompt that we put in. So just try to experiment with this option. I really do like it, and I think this has a lot of potential. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, so let's compare the one I got compared to Olaf's, and here it is. So mine is to the right, Olaf's is to the left. It's pretty close. He's a bit more pinkish, purplish in the hue in the image. Mine is a bit more on the yellow side, more on the orange side. But all in all, I think it's pretty similar. So as you can see, we can create beautiful art. There's no real differences between us and professional Midjourney generating people. All it takes is just using the same words as them, or learning to use words that actually fits. And now you're asking, but Hassan, how do I know what words I should use? How would I know what sequence of words I should use and what I should include to be able to create beautiful art? I will tell you that in the next section. Because up until now, when we have generated images, we have always struggled with not getting the images that we see on Instagram, not seeing the images that we see on the Midjourney website. Those are super intricate, super cool, super amazing, captivating. But when we create images, the AI just spits out something super random, and we're like, I guess, but it's not something that I would post on my, on my socials. It's not something that I truly think is beautiful. So in the next section, I'll tell you exactly what you should put in step by step, and I can't wait to share it with you. So, all right, see you then.